Much natural strength is destroyed in cities that replace us with man-made substance. Where we are lacking, the whole consciousness of an area is changed. Humans who do not have ready access to us lose a great amount of energy that we help to generate. Children have a natural affinity for us because they are in tune with us and know our purpose for their lives. Ram, where are you going next? I am floating over some trees. I'm going into them. I'm in the trunk of a large pine tree. Ram, how does it feel? I'm at the base, headed toward the top. The tree says, "What a great feeling of grandeur I have as I look out over my brothers and sister trees. I feel such freedom, even though I am rooted in the ground. I give strength and inspiration to humans. I feel stability. I give off very strong energies that help lift the energies of humans. Humans are attracted to certain types of trees, just as they are attracted to certain types of people. We each have our own energy levels. If humans would relate at least 5 minutes a day to their favorite tree, by sitting under us, touching us, climbing us, they would become revitalized. We act as a battery for humans. We give special charge when needed, and we enjoy acting as fuel for those who need our special kind of warmth. Our purpose in life is to bring stability and regeneration." Ram, thank you so much. Now I know why trees have always been so important to me. Does the tree have more to say? I am speaking as myself, and as the consciousness of this pine tree, I have experienced a sense of infinity, an endless source of energy. The tree consciousness represents infinity in that it is rooted in the earth but lifts it to the heavens. It seems to reach into all levels and dimensions. The tree is always there to serve man and to share strength and vitality, and the levels of consciousness within trees change with the change of seasons. When humans get into contact with the consciousness level of trees, they go into the heights and depths of their own universal attunement. Relax and see where your invisible helpers take you next, Ram said. I'm floating again. I'm looking down upon a great body of water. I'm starting to get the feeling of flow and movement. Ram, so go with the flow. I feel that I am the consciousness of rain falling down through the atmosphere. Oh, what a great feeling of freedom, movement, joy, freshness. I'm coming down through the atmosphere as a raindrop. I am floating free. All of a sudden I splash on a human being. I feel that I am the life force of man. Without me, humans would not exist for very long. All water consciousness. As water consciousness, I am never still. I am continual movement and an important part of everything on earth. I am important to the consciousness of man. I go through man's body and come out and back to the earth. I go up through the trees and the grass. I go back into the atmosphere and am purified. I become clouds. I turn earth into mud, which brings joy to children who love to squish their toes through me, and pigs who love to lay in me. I can become part of a stream, which becomes a river, continually on the move. In my pure form, I give strength and life to everything that I touch. I move from rivers to oceans, which, as one body, represent great, great strength. I am important to the life flow of man. When he comes into contact with me, I give life. I represent not only flow and movement, but also the higher consciousness of man. I represent that movement of energy into its higher levels. I am the higher mental level of consciousness. I represent the service aspect of the earth. I am joyful movement through every element on the earth. I feel great joy in service and giving. Ram, well, thank you. I have a glass of water sitting here beside me, and you have inspired me to take a drink of you now. Without you, we couldn't live long. So, ROMC, where do you go next? I am moving from the water into the earth itself. As the consciousness of earth, I am in the level that holds things together. I am the cementing aspect of the whole earth. the very basis on which man finds his physical being. I am not movement like water, but like water, I am vitality and strength. I give nourishment. I am the substance that all other levels of life need in order to go through their stages of growth. I can feel throbbing energy as the consciousness of earth. I feel the experience of infinity, because as the earth consciousness, I am the glue that holds everything together. The water lies upon and goes through me. I am the stable factor for other levels of consciousness because I give nutrition to the body and soul, which is important to all levels of life. I feel great joy in giving myself to animals, vegetables, and minerals. I have magnetism and life force. I have all levels of energy within my being and continually revitalize. As all aspects of life come into communion with my consciousness, there is communion with the consciousness of their own levels. Ram, what is your main relationship to humans? It is important for humans to realize that all that exists is in movement, but there also is a stable level of consciousness. I help bring balance to those who know how to give and receive with joy and appreciation. Many humans are out of attunement because they are takers, not givers and receivers. When humans take from nature and fellow humans and do not appreciate that which is given, they cut themselves off from aspects of their own natures. They live a stagnant rather than a circular existence. When humans are a joyful part of the great symphony of life, there is freedom and growth. But when humans take and trample that which is so freely given, they cut themselves off. This is where death begins. Death is that aspect of human consciousness that is not in movement and not in communion with the flow and the vitality of all energy levels. Humans were put upon me to help raise my consciousness, as well as the consciousness of all forms of life. But this cannot be done without attunement. Within the consciousness of nature, there is a great hierarchy of beings who work to bring attunement among all levels of life. As humans open to attunement with all other life forms, there is an opening up that goes beyond time and space. When the attunement takes place, it not only raises the human soul level, but also helps raise the consciousness of levels within me. As Earth, I have all levels of consciousness, and humans and I must go through change as I work through the flow of my own existence. There are many imbalances in my system, just as there are in the physical level of many humans. Changes must take place for these imbalances to be corrected, which in turn brings greater growth and nourishment to all who need me. The consciousness of those who live upon me affects me in many ways. Strong areas of negativity become embedded in my aura and penetrate my existence. Therefore, an energy healing must take place to release these negative, imbalanced energies. The breakdown of my elements leads to this healing. Humans who contributed to this imbalance must go with the flow of my existence, just as I must go with the flow of the existence of those who walk upon me and find nourishment from me. Man has helped bring the imbalance by taking from me without giving back to me. We must give to and receive from each other, just as any loved ones would do, appreciating, respecting, and loving those qualities that we bring out in each other. However, many humans walk upon me as if I were nothing more than dirt, continually taking and giving very little in return but negative energies. This can happen only so long, and then the breakdown begins to take place. Certain areas of high negative energies will be the first areas of cleansing. Humans are starting to sense this imbalance in their own natures and in their relationships with all other life forms. Fears of insecurity are arising, and many are thinking selfishly of their own survival, but survival is something that goes far beyond the physical level.